Hi everyone, my name is Dora and today I'm filming my 11th update to my rolling project pan. This is the last update before the finale, so spoiler, I will be rolling 2 new items in here, but they're going to be at a usage goal because, you know, I just try to hit as many of these goals as possible for the finale. So the first 5 items I've got in here are more long-term items, long-term products. Let's start, why not? Let's start with this one. So this is the Revolution Foundation Stick in F1. Goal is to finish. And I have used this since the last update 68 times. Now, because I'm using that in 2 different ways on my face, mixed with a CC cream that's darker. Second is as like lips and cheek product, mixed in with a lipstick that's also within this project. So every day where I apply them in those 2 different ways, that counts as 2 uses. And also it's been like almost 6 weeks since I filmed my previous update, so that's why we've got that huge number. Here is where I'm at. I am so close to finishing this. But I'm not quite there yet. I'm quite confident that this will be an empty for my finale. Yes, even though I won't get to roll anything else in, but still it'll make me quite happy to, you know, it's always satisfying when you've got something coming out of your inventory. The next item that I've had in here for the longest time as well is this matte base powder by Revolution in P3. And here is what this currently looks like. So I have used this 46 times since the last update. I'm just plowing away, you know. My sort of soft goal was to be able to hit side pan both here at the top and the bottom, and then have these 2 chunks of powder in there, but will I make that for February? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna try. The next item is a tinted lip balm that I have cocktailed myself out of a scrap of a lipstick, a Bare Minerals one that was within this project. And my goal was to hit jar, and I'm still not there yet. This is so frustrating. But also I think that, you know, 1 mani, and I think that would do the trick because I'm having to, like, you know, use it on the sides. I can't really dig my finger too deeply into it anymore. The jar is so close. I cannot stress this enough. Then I've got this MUA eye pencil here in Icon. I'm gonna give you a swatch of that. The other products don't really show up that much, but yeah, it's just a really nice brown metallic that I always use on my lower lash line. And I feel like I've made quite a decent amount of progress there visually. I've used this 25 times since the last update. I put it in here to finish. Yeah, that obviously isn't gonna happen. But happy to say that it's also a daily use item now. So I think if I can keep that up past this project finishing up, then this could be a rollout at one point out of my inventory, out of my no-buy project pan as well. Final long-term item is this L'Oreal lipstick here, Blake's Pure Red. My goal is sort of halfway point. So the goal would be up to about here. Yeah, again, this isn't gonna happen, but I have used this 31 times since the last update. All of those 31 times in conjunction with the Revolution Foundation Stick on the back of my hand as, like, you know, cheek and lip product. I might franken these 2 together. Not the whole of this, there's too much of it left, but maybe a little chunk. I shall report back in the finale, so stay tuned for that. Then these next 5 items are at usage goals. I'm gonna start with the more disappointing ones first. So, first of all, I've got this UT eye mask here. Obviously, this is a one-time use, and I haven't used it. So, it's staying in here. Can't say more than that, really, like. Then I also had this neon pink nail polish in here by My Maud. It's vegan, and this is the shade Fire. This has been in here for 5 uses, and I am currently sitting at 2 uses, so this will stay in here for 3 more uses. I really like this color. I've started putting it over a neutral color, so like a very light beige or, you know, sort of off-white nude neutral color, and it pops a whole lot better. Then I also put a candle in here. This is a North Muse candle, and this is where I'm at right now. And this is where I was in the intro. So, you know, we've worked our way down. And I think it stops here. So there's like this much left. I should really try and do that for the next update. 2 more items. And these are the 2 items that I've actually hit my goal on. So number 1, and I'm going to insert a picture here now. I had 7 mini samples, skincare ones from the Age Well series of Avon. I took them with me when I went traveling. I used them up. I left the empties there, recycled them over there. I didn't want to bring them back with me. We are going to roll in 1 more item for that in a minute. But before that, I want to update you on my final one. So that was the e.l.f. No But Shadow Stick in Rose Quartz. Let me give you a little swatchy here. Don't know if you can see that. Barely, probably. But yeah, I had it in here for 15 uses and I managed to do that, and I've exceeded that target. So yeah. We're also going to give you a swatch of the L'Oreal red lipstick. When you mix it in without foundation, it really becomes a nice cool toned pink blush. Right, so that is 2 items that I'm going to be rolling in. Do I have my other phone here? No, I don't. I have got my laptop here, and we're going to generate some numbers because my other phone is in another room. So I'm going to be randomizing 2 numbers between 1 and 38. So let's start number 30, and I'm going to do the second one immediately because why not? And that's number 16. So of course there's no, I think I remember them. All right, number 30. Oh, let me come out of the Dicker panning sheet. Okay, number 30 is the Revolution Romance palette. And then 16, okay, that's fair game, is the NARS Mini Blush in Dolce Vita. I'm going to show you the blush first. So here is that by NARS, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Obviously I haven't hit pan on this yet. I'm not even going to try and attempt that for the, you know, the next update. That's ridiculous. I'm going to put this at, 10 uses. Let's just be kind. Yeah, I'm going to be kind to myself. 10 uses. Secondly, here's the eyeshadow palette from the outside. So Revolution Pro New Neutral Romance palette. There are 18 pans in here. Let me show you. These are absolutely gorgeous. There's like a ton of, this one especially, it's got like a duochrome shiftiness going on. I really like this palette quite a lot. Although I haven't, you know, can't say I've dipped into every single one of them yet. But what I want to do is randomize 4 different shades, and then my goal is to use each of those 4 shades once. And that's it. And again, just for convenience sake, I'm going to do them all in one go. So number 1 is shade 15, shade 6, shade 4, and shade 13. All right, I hope I can remember that. 15, so that's 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have used that one before. It was in my eyeshadow roulette. It's a pressed glitter. You can maybe see some of that here. Let me make a bigger swatch, why not? So here's a swatch of that. Then we had 6, okay. This is a shade that I haven't used yet, and it's Muse, that one here in the corner. So this is a matte, deep brown, brownish red. Quite brown actually. A lot like cocoa, to be honest. Maybe a hint, a little bit more red in there, IRL. Okay, 15, 6, then we had 4, which is Precious. That's kind of like more terracotta, foxy, isn't it? This one I have used before. I think again, eyeshadow roulette. So there's that in comparison. Here we go. And then the final one is 13, 12, 13. Oh, I really was hoping it would be Obsess, this one. I do hope you can see how that shifts to like various different colors. Maybe not. But yeah, it's poetic. I think this was in my last year's Pandas eyeshadows when I still had usage goals on that specific series. But yeah, here is what that looks like. And there is a swatch of that, so quite fun, quite neutral, but still, you know, it's not just neutral boring. So I think they will pair quite nicely with all of the other shadows that I've got going on in my Pan That palette or Pan Those palettes and in my Pan Those eyeshadow. So very excited to be playing with all of these items. If you're interested in seeing how this whole series evolved for me right at the beginning when I was still brand new on YouTube, only a year into panning officially, take a look at my playlist. Yeah, and other than that, come join me for more fun projects. Yes. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are. So much love to you. Bye bye.